love about the opening statement for the Walton Award, which is an incredible award, thank you all for what you do, is the first word is like lifestyle, a couple who exemplifies a lifestyle. And that is so Phil and Marsha. They aren't just 9 to 5 and that's it. They live passionately what their desires are and how they want to bring good into the world.
And I love to see the way that they interact, because it's Marsha's show, but Phil is right there in the footlights beside her and pushing her and helping her and supporting her in the way that a husband should. So they're incredible.
They're doing something special for others. And we admire, my husband and I, we admire them a lot. And always we are grateful for the things that they did and they still doing for others.
Marsha's story reminds me very much of The Cross and the Switchblade. So some of your people may be familiar with that book, and it was made into a movie and a comic book as well. But it's this Pentecostal pastor who goes into this gang-riddled neighborhood and brings the love of Christ to them, these people that no one would dare.
Really, we say, Marsha and Phil, of course, agree with me here, that what we do in Harrisburg is like a three-legged stool. It's St. Luke United Methodist Church, which is the heart of what we do, the church, and Good Neighbor Ministries, which is a nonprofit, and then Harrisburg Family Healthcare.
They both are founders of an organization called Good Neighbor Ministries, and I think it's been in existence about 12 years now.
Its mission is to love the neighborhood, love the residents of Harrisburg. Strengthening Harrisburg through loving our neighbors is the wording. We focused on children so much early with a program called Kids with a Future, which was elementary school kids that we had 2, 3, or 4 afternoons a week. That varied through the years. The kids would come in, we would have tutors there to help them with some schoolwork.
She has just brought in numerous families and worked with the children, and especially has the heart for the children. But she also cares very much for the families, and she works hard with moms, trying to get them involved with their children's lives and things like that.
When I started working at West Cebu Montessori School, a lot of kids come in from this neighborhood. Half our kids come on a scholarship, and so those kids come with different kinds of needs. And when we don't know how to meet those needs, we call Marsha Jones. Mm-hmm. We've had kids that have come in from homes that had no clothing, no food. Kids have come to school with no lunch packed on their first day. We've even had kids that came to school in a diaper and were just dropped off with no clothes, and so we call Marsha Jones. So when that happens, she has this entire team of warriors that get together, and she just networks with everyone. And so she'll call people and say, I need this, or I need this.
She doesn't just provide help when there's a need. She also has a vision, or many visions, and works with different people to try and help those visions happen.
We got the understanding that there was a government housing place in town that folks weren't getting good meals and stuff. It wasn't that they were supposed to be provided, just they couldn't. So we decided to start doing a breakfast. Now this was a room kind of in the basement of this place, no heat, limited bathrooms, all that sort of thing. But we thought, well, why not? Let's give it a try. And every Saturday of the world, we were there making breakfast, cooking breakfast. I even had to buy one of those big, huge Canon heaters that are propane fed to heat the place up loud as everything. Of course, we would have a great time with the people. That eventually moved into something very, very organized, and people, cooks and all that came and did that, and eventually it dwindled away. But that took incredible courage for someone to even step out in that direction, say, hey, let's do this from nothing. And it was a delight to be along with Marsha, helping that come along.
I love the fact that she gets down in the trenches, but she's also going to sit around the board table, dreaming and working and figuring out how to put the pieces together for a brighter future.
She wanted to work in that inner city community, and so that's how she got to St. Luke, which is on Crawford Avenue in Harrisburg. And so my getting to know her, literally God sent me to Harrisburg. He said, look, you've heard enough of these good sermons, get out and do something. So literally that's what I did. And she started because she didn't know particularly anybody in Harrisburg, and she would literally ride up and down the streets, stopping and talking to people on their front porches or in the street, or however she could meet people, and you would be with her and people would just yell at her, hey, Miss Marsha, and she'd wave and keep going.
I remember the first time she took me through the neighborhood and she said, you have to create the relationship with the people if you want to help them. It's not going to be enough to throw some money or throw some food or pay a phone bill, whatever, if you don't engage with them and let them engage with you. So she said, I'm going to take you around. I said, okay, I want to go around. So she thinks nothing of knock, 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 knock. She'll wait, knock, 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 knock. And then some of those houses, she was just like, hey, it's Marsha, I'm here. Walking right in.
Hospitality just really sticks out too, because Phil and Marsha were quick to bring people into their homes. Once again, it wasn't just 9 to 5 to them. They were quick to bring people into their homes. You need a place to stay, you need a good meal, something like that. You know, you're welcome here for a while and until you get your feet under you and that sort of thing. And wow, just really courageous in that direction.
They took a young lady in to live with them, a child. She was a young girl. She was probably in her 13, 14, about the time they took her in to live with them. And she has, she finished high school, she went to community college in Dalton, Georgia, and she has completed her training to be a lab technician, and she is a success story.
You know, I know a lot of husband and wife couples who one or the other of them is involved in an activity, and the other one kind of begrudgingly goes along and shows up, but not really invested. And Phil's not like that at all. I mean, he's like, what can I do? How can I help? Here's what skills I bring to the table, but if you don't need those, then I can help some other way.
So Phil has always been right there with Marsha, participating in each of these programs, and he is a photographer, and so he has lots of good pictures and videos from the years of service.
Congratulations, Phil and Marsha. You two are absolutely deserving of this award and so many more awards for the love and the time and the commitment that you have for all that you do for others is just, it's amazing, and I'm so glad that y'all are being recognized through this award for what you do, and hopefully you'll get more recognition in the future. But I love you both, and I'm so excited for you and proud of you, and proud to be a part of this journey with you.
Congratulations, Marsha and Phil. I'm glad to be along for the ride and so happy that you're being recognized in this way. I love you.
Phil and Marsha, I can't think of a better couple to give this award to. I am so thankful for your benevolent spirit, the kindness in your hearts, and how much you've made this world a better place to live in through your example.
Congratulations, Marsha and Phil. So proud of you for receiving this George and Dorothy Walton Award. And you are so deserving. Your dedication to the people of Harrisburg is exemplary. Love you. Bye-bye.
Marsha and Phil Jones,
Richard and I, we are so proud of you. Congratulations, you deserve that. And thank you. Thank you for your serving.
Marsha and Phil Jones, I'm so excited that y'all have been selected to receive this prestigious award. I understand that maybe this is the 5th year this award has been given. That means that 4 or 5 other couples in Augusta have been selected. Cannot imagine anybody more qualified than the 2 of you. It's an honor to know you and to be called your friend and to spend time worshiping and doing mission work with you. What a wonderful life this is. And in this day where we all face so many challenges we never even dreamed of, to be able to do this journey with you is certainly an honor.
And I know in some ways you're probably dropping your head thinking, oh my gosh, why us? Well, yes, you and Phil and the things that you're doing selflessly. I love that word. You do it selflessly, just like that first statement says in the Walton Award. God bless you and congratulations.